14 things you must never do in Israel. 1. Don't go off the roads. You shouldn't walk around in remote areas. Israel is a war-stricken country. There may be active minefields in the area. 2. Don't talk about politics. Israel has a complex history and ongoing conflicts. Political talk always gets heated. You should never be the one to bring it up. It will end up being the topic anyway, but it's better to postpone the arguments. 3. Don't touch an Orthodox person of the opposite sex. According to Jewish law, a man can't touch a woman. This means no handshaking or any other contact. Very religious Jews avoid even looking at women. You may be asked to move seats on a bus to avoid touching. 4. Don't dress immodestly. At holy sites, shoulders and knees must be covered. This applies to both men and women. You must cover your head when visiting a mosque. Otherwise, you won't be allowed inside. Modest clothes are also required in Orthodox neighborhoods. 5. Don't go out on Yom Kippur. Yom Kippur is a 25-hour-long fast. On this day, no one drives. Many Jews avoid using electrical devices. Not a single shop or cafe will be open. 6. Don't forget to leave a tip. Israeli waiters live off tips rather than actual salaries. It would be considered very rude not to leave one. The waiter won't have a problem asking why you didn't. Even if the service was bad, you should leave 10%. If you were happy with the service, leave around 15%. 7. Don't ignore the Memorial Day siren. There are 2 days when the whole state of Israel stops. Memorial Day for the fallen soldiers and Holocaust Remembrance Day. A siren is heard in the morning, and in the evening, people stand up straight to pay their respects. It's disrespectful to ignore the siren and remain active. 8. Don't leave bags unattended in public. They can draw suspicions. The police may destroy them without opening. 9. Don't swim in the Dead Sea with cuts. The water contains a lot of salt. Every cut will sting. It's better not to shave before going for a swim. Don't put your face in the water either. It will sting, and it might even lead to drowning. 10. Don't fly into or out of Israel on Shabbat. The Shabbat is the holy day of the Jewish week. It begins on Friday Eve and ends on Saturday Eve. There's very limited public transportation on Shabbat. No trains or buses run to or from the airport. 11. Don't drive in Jerusalem or Tel Aviv. Locals are always in a rush and very impatient. Lanes are unclear, and parking is scarce and expensive. Scooters and electric bikes cut in between cars. It's better to take a bus or just walk. 12. Don't enter a kosher meat restaurant with dairy food. Most restaurants in Israel are kosher. Kashrut doesn't allow mixing meat and dairy. A kosher restaurant always serves either one or the other. You can't bring the wrong product inside. 13. Don't carry suspicious things. This includes toy weapons. 14. Don't hitchhike. This is something even Israelis avoid. They are very cautious when it comes to safety. Hopping into a car with a stranger can be dangerous.